Hello and welcome to the Austrian street course weekend on a beautiful Saturday for 4 races this weekend. We are starting off today with IndyCar and later on the GT3 series. But first we focus on the IndyCars. 8 laps for them, 24 drivers, so the complete field is here today and we are ready for an exciting race with Rossi on the pole position. We're looking at the top 3 in points right now. First in points, Beto Award, starting last after a crash in qualifying. So no good starting position for him. Second, Kyle Kirkwood in points, already 14 points behind Beto Award. And third, Joseph Newgarden. He also crashed out of qualifying. We had 3 crashes. Pretty and thrilling qualifying session. These are the top 8 with the poster Rossi in 4th place. Then Ferrucci, Dixon, Rossi and Herta rounding out the top 8 places. The cars will roll off for the starting lineup and we will look at them right now. Row 1, as already mentioned, Rosenqvist next to Scott Dixon, and in row 2 we have Scott McLaughlin and Connor Daly. Row 3 for Rinos Rike and Santino Ferrucci, and row 4 for Augusti Canapino and Alexander Rossi. Then row 5 for Linus Landqvist and Christian Lundgaard, and row 6 for Calderon and Ed Carpenter. Row 7, Kyle Kirkwood next to Marcus Armstrong, and row 8, Helio Castroneves and Colton Herta. Row 9 then for Will Bauer and Alex Below, and row 10 for Marcus Ericsson next to Callum Eilert. And running out the field, Rahal, Blomqvist, Newgarden and Beto Award. But now let's go racing. 8 laps, the Austrian street course is ready for a big weekend. We are green in Austria. And we see single file through the first 2 corners because there is no space for an overtake, and Rosenqvist in lead. Oh, and behind we see already Landqvist spun around. He loses a lot of places for the first time here on the backstretch. Rosenqvist still in the lead, Scott Dixon second, McLaughlin in third. Those 3 already with a big of a gap. And now the late move from Scott McLaughlin to the second place. Strong move by Scott McLaughlin. And he's now chasing Rosenqvist for the lead of the race. He has a pretty strong car today. Now on the outside of the corner, no, he can't pass Rosenqvist, who still leads the race. But now maybe the same attack as against Dixon. He tries it again. Same attack. Both go wide. And so Dixon can move up to second. But McLaughlin has the lead right now. Rosenqvist back to third place. And now the battle between McLaughlin and Dixon for the lead. What a strong battle here in front. Dixon now in second. McLaughlin in first. Can Dixon make a move by here on this last straightaway? There's the perfect chance, but now good covering from Scott McLaughlin. He remains first here in front of Scott Dixon. And behind there is a crash. Rossi is in the wall. Rossi is out of the race. He touches the wall. Broken suspension. And he is out of the race. Got a bit too wide there, and in 9 of 10 cases, or I would say it's a 50-50 chance if the car is okay after the contact or not. In this case it's not, and so Rossi is out of the race. First one who get claimed by the walls. And we will also look at Linus Landqvist. We have no material what caused the spin, but he was facing the wrong direction here in lap 1. Unfortunate for him. But now we will move on. 3 more laps to come. McLaughlin, Dix and Rosenqvist are the top 3 in this race. Who will win it now? Again, in these first few corners, you can't overtake the one in front, so you need to wait until the back stretch or the last long straight in this racetrack. And now VK on the back stretch against Rosenqvist. VK, the Dutch man, now in third place. And in front, Scott Dixon and McLaughlin. 2 more laps to go. Can Dixon make a move by the Kiwi or not? And now he tries it on the inside. In this corner, late lunge by Scott Dixon. And what a move. He goes by Scott McLaughlin and is now in the leading position. McLaughlin tries it, but he can't move on. And so Scott Dixon leads the way into the last lap. Looks very strong for Scott Dixon. McLaughlin with a bit of a gap now. And also VK with a gap to McLaughlin. So all look fine for Scott Dixon. It would be his second win of the season. And if he doesn't crash out, he will win this race also. And so it's a second win of the season for Scott Dixon. And New Zealand 1-2 in this race. With VK in third, Canapino fourth, and Rosenqvist in fifth place. And what does this mean in points? We have a pretty big change up in the points. With Better Watts the leading, Kirkwood second, Rosenqvist now in third, Dixon fourth, Newgarden only fifth, Ferrucci sixth, VK in seventh, and Herta still in eighth place. But the top 4 are separated by 9 points. So the game is on with 2 more races to come. Lundgaard 9th, then McLaughlin, Rossi, Canapino, Ericsson and below. And 15 is the first one who can make the championship with Lundqvist in 15th, too far behind with 2 more races to come. So everyone you see here can't make the championship this season. And yeah, unfortunate for Will Bauer in last place. And we will see you all again in a few hours for the GT3 series and tomorrow for more racing. And until now, bye bye.